Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some TerraScape, shall we? This is an early access, cozy kingdom builder, and I have to say it looks really charming from the visuals that I've seen, but I have yet to play it, so we're going to dive in for the very first time. Now, I'll be putting a link to the Steam page in the description below if you want to check out TerraScape, and also the developers were kind enough to offer a couple of copies of TerraScape to the channel that I'm going to be raffling off to any channel members or Patreon patrons. So if you're interested in potentially winning a copy of this game in the giveaway, consider supporting the channel and becoming a YouTube channel member or Patreon patron at any level to be entered into the drawing. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and dive into single player. And I think what we're going to do is do scenarios so that we can learn the game. That seems like the way to go. Oh, I like that there's also puzzles, and then there's like a sandbox mode. So, A New Hope, well, you know, I do love Star Wars, so that's great. Complete all main quests to unlock the next scenario, secure the basic needs for our workers, and establish a manor farm for administration. To build a prospering country, the cornerstones of a society need to be established. We will require capable workers who have to be supplied with provisions. Even the best craftsmen will struggle to construct a kingdom on an empty stomach. And it says, as far as available decks, we have settlement and basic food. So I'm not really sure what this means. Is this a deck builder? Huh, let's check it out. So here's my randomized seed right here. And that looks fine to me. Let's go. I knew that it was hexagonal. So whenever you place buildings that belong to a certain deck, you unlock new buildings in that deck. Decks in which new buildings will be unlocked soon are displayed in the top left corner of the screen. Fascinating. So maybe it's not as much a deck builder as more of like a tabletop game. And that seems to jive with the whole business of having a puzzle version or mode in the game. Okay, we already read this, and it says, this is your first time playing TerraScape, as it is. We will show you the basics that you need to master the game. I love it. Thank you so much. If you already know how to play TerraScape, you could skip these. No, I don't. Let's go. So we can move the camera with WASD, like so, and we can rotate with the mouse wheel, Q and E, and we can zoom in with the mouse. Man, this game is really good looking, isn't it? So it almost has some of the kind of impressionistic feel of, you know, Civ 5, and obviously you've got the hexes, so I'm getting that vibe. In the game mode, you start with a special main building. Let's first look for a cozy spot to place it. Select the building by clicking the card in your inventory below, okay? Got it. So we're going to click on this, and now find a suitable building site for your main building and confirm it. Okay, so it looks like I have a central hex, and then all adjacent hexes are part of my kingdom. So let's kind of zoom out. Man, we're like up in the clouds. We're on floating islands. So why don't we start in, you know, the center by this water? I don't know if this is wise or not, and I don't know if there's certain tiles we want, like in Civ, like do we want forest and mountain tiles for industry and resources and such? I'm just going to put us right here next to the water. And keep up. When this progress bar has been filled, you can upgrade your main building. You could fill the bar by earning points. Upgrading rewards you with additional deck slots and a new deck to unlock. You can also see the current level of your main building here. Upgrade it now by clicking the large button in the middle. Okay, so I can upgrade it like that. Oh, and there's like a tech tree. Choices matter. When upgrading your main building, you can choose a new deck to unlock. Which decks you can choose depends on your current level and the decks you've unlocked before. Now choose a deck that you want to unlock. Got it. Alright, so do we have basic food yet? Let's get food. I don't know, it seems important. You're out of buildings now. However, you just earned points by placing your main building. Now you have enough points to choose a new deck card. Open the deck selection by clicking the Add Deck button. By the way, I love zooming in these games and just kind of watching what people are up to. You could see there's some people, meandering about. Here's the central keep where I am reading the newspaper, watching the workers do their thing, and we're very well defended. Several walls. All right, we got basic food. In the deck selection, you're offered a random selection of decks which can contain various buildings. Now select a deck to draw cards from. All right, basic food. A good influence. When placing a building, it's important to consider its range and its influences. A building's score can be influenced by the biome it is placed on, as well as by resources and buildings that are within its range. To learn about a building's range and its influence, move your mouse over its card. Okay, so this says when you've selected a building card, you'll see a live preview of all the influences that will affect the score of a building. The number above shows the building, how many points you'll receive if you place this building at this position. Try to find a worthy spot to continue. Left-click to place a building or right-click to cancel the preview. So the Gatherer's Hut receives points on grass or arid, but it loses it on urban and rural, and it receives positive points from the berry bushes and rivers, but doesn't like predators. That makes sense. So I'm going to select it. And you can see a preview, like these are all berry bushes. So if I put it here, for example, we get 45 points, 15 points. 45 points, so close to the city, seems pretty good. I don't know if I can figure out a way to get more points, unless, no, I don't think so. Let me just, oh, well, do these animals count? No, they don't count. That's like hunting or something. Okay, then let's just put it right here. Once you've placed a building, you'll receive the previewed points. Any resources you've built on it are destroyed. The badge indicates your building rating: wood, bronze, silver, gold, or diamond. The building score is only counted once when it's placed and will not change later, even if it influences are within its range or changed. Okay. Timing matters. Two different buildings often don't affect each other equally, so the order in which you place them can be very important. You should also consider the different reaches of buildings in your strategy, okay? So, it's been a pleasure. Hello. Love it. When you hover over a card, you can press the recycle button at the bottom of the card to turn unwanted cards into points. Okay. I don't actually want to get rid of it, though. Empty-handed. For every time this deck progress bar is filled, you'll receive an additional draw. Okay. The number inside 1 shows you how many points you still need. If you can't draw any more decks, and you don't have any buildings left, the game ends. Uh-oh. This number on the button shows you how many draws you have left. Okay. Don't sweat it. If you make a mistake when placing buildings, you can use the undo placement function to undo your last building placement. Be careful, only the last placement can be undone. Draws or deck choices cannot be undone. Okay. So, finish him. When you feel like you cannot place anything anymore and you want to end the game, you can use the finish game option, which turns all remaining upgrades, draws, and cards into points, ends the session. Okay. Success in progress. You've got the basics down, so try to earn a great high score. Have fun. Okay. Goal mining. Complete all main quests to unlock the next scenario. Okay. So I could see this green is my goal, and it says filtering instead of faltering. Here you can find different map overlays that can help show you information on the map. Feel free to try them out, okay? Alright, so let me just take a look. I need to upgrade my city. I can play one more before I upgrade. I'm going to redraw. And I feel like there's other places where I can place this. Yeah, if I put this here, we score a lot of points, and it'll help us get a bunch of food. So I'm going to put it there. And we did. We got 45 points there and there. Joyful anticipation. Whenever you place buildings that belong to a certain deck, you'll unlock new buildings in that deck. Decks in which new buildings will be unlocked soon are displayed in this corner, up here in the upper left, I guess. Okay. Secure the basic needs for our workers and establish a manor farm for administration. Okay. So, I can draw more basic food, I guess? I don't know what the needs are. Let me see how I figure that out. Like, what is this? So this says, I don't have enough to just, like, purchase anything within that. And this says, here's my... I have an upcoming remove resource reward, I guess. And this says 34 out of 39 is moving in this direction. So I'm going to turn on resources. It makes it easier for me to see things. So you could see, like, here's water, here's trees. And then this turns on the building type grid. Buildable tiles, okay. Synergies, alright. I'd like to show synergies when building, sure. Okay, let's click on this. And what are my choices? Basic food? I mean, I think I want more basic food, but I guess what I'm questioning is, like, how much food do I need? Am I worried about that, or is it more just about scoring points? Can I see how much, like, what do you need? The basic needs for our workers, 0 out of 12. Well, food seems like a basic need. I'm just going to keep building stuff then. Fine. I'll draw from this and I'll just keep putting down huts. So, you know, this is 45. And we're just about to level up right here. So we're just going to keep putting stuff down to level things up. Alright, so I think I got enough food to upgrade the keep. I did. And do I want to place another one? Hunting cabin now available. Okay, cool. I still am going to see if there's a nice place, like, to get... Oh, this is 50 points if I put it here. That looks amazing. So let's do that. And then we're going to click on this. And we can unlock the settlement. Alright, so we unlocked the settlement deck, which they're really happy about. And this means 80 points. We got cottages. So cottages, it says they get points for rural and arid. And they get megalith points. So they would get extra points from being over here by this structure. Gatherer hut. Merged building. So if I put it here... Yeah, look, they get points from the gatherer hut as well, like with the overlap. This kind of reminds me of a tabletop board game I've played called Suburbia, where you kind of place hexagonal tiles and they have synergy bonuses. But it's not quite like that. So let's see. This is 25 points. That is a tremendous amount of points. They don't score as much as the food does, I'll tell you that much. But maybe you have to have them. You know, maybe even though it's like lower scoring, you need to have cottages for reasons. 25, 10. But it will destroy the resources. Now... It seemed to indicate, though, that if I place this here, like, and consume resources that were used in tallying the score for this hex, that this doesn't retroactively lose points, nor does it gain them, I think. So I'm going to put it here. 1. And then this is a little bit of more points because they like to be built next to each other. 2. Wonderful. And it says place cottages with silver rating. All right, so we need to go ahead and special edition. After reaching main building level 2, you can also draw special cards instead of decks. Special cards can be unlocked via your progression level and ventures, which you can find in your profile in the main menu. Okay, so for example, like lower the land. Like this would be like I want to actually terraform. Let's go back to settlement and let's build some cottages. Now I can't, it says silver rating. The preview is here, but this is silver rating. Even this with 10 points, because the border of the card is silver. So this might be gold, you know. If I put this here, it's incredibly powerful. It's 35 points. And you see in the upper left, we're leveling up our decks. We got Hamlet. Milestone. Wonderful. Alright, so we've got 5 out of 8 with our cottages. And I'm just continuing to build them next to each other so that they get the synergy bonuses. Okay, I like it. I can raise the land if I want to. Basic food. Oh, that's right. We got the hunting cabin. So we can drop the hunting cabin wherever there's animals. It's got an enormous range. Look at this. 45 right here. Boom. Now that is a good place to drop that. And a gatherer hut. 45 here. 45, 45. Let's put it right over here. At first I was wondering about, like, do they need to be close to the town center? But they don't. You just need to put them down wherever you can. Alright, so let's go back to settlement and build some more of these guys and try to get some good rankings. So I can get a bunch of points over here. Did it. And it says created longhouse, merged building. So, is this a longhouse? It looks bigger than a cottage, but I'm not sure. Place cottages in general. They want me to place them. So, the well is now available. There we go. Alright. So, I'm going to click over here, and you could see under settlement, we've now unlocked a well. Alright, and let's just kind of see. This gets bonuses from megaliths, oh yeah, and cottages and such. So let's put it over here by these people. That's a lot of points, 30. So this is so cool. Look at this. They've got a well. They're having a great time. Alright. Now what? Let's click on cottages and drop some more. We can put it here, here, and here, all the way around this longhouse, or this megalith. Now I'm going to go to basic food. And we can get a wheat field. Oh, okay. Now, can we put this wherever we want? What does it get point? It just wants to be on grass. And doesn't care, it looks like, you know, about adjacencies. So let's put this far away. And it just is worth a ton. And then we can drop this. Ooh, 50. Heck yeah. Now that's an amazing field. Alright, do I want to raise the land anywhere? Am I concerned about that? Not really. I'm going to go to settlement, and we can place 5 cottages. So we can continue. This is actually not a very good one. That's terrible. That's okay. This is a little bit better. Oof. Yeah, some of these are just god-awful. Yeah, let's put them over here by the gatherer's huts, so like these people can live. Now, I can't remember how to merge the building. And, like, is that something where you need to completely enclose it? I don't know how that plays out. Oh, place a blueprint. I right-clicked on it. Place a blueprint. Oh, I see. So you can, like, plan things out. Huh. So that way you can just kind of plan for the future, I guess. Interesting. And then I'm going to take lower land just because. There. We're going to go to settlement. I'm just going to keep building cottages. Oh, well, there's a well we can build, so that's really nice. Ooh, 55. Yeah, it's like surrounded. And then we'll place the rest of these cottages. Some of these actually aren't great. Oh, there it is. You've discovered a merged building. So it was 4 connected. These large structures that are created when you place buildings in certain combinations. They can only be built when there are no steep cliffs inside its building area. You'll receive special rewards when buildings merge, so keep an eye out for possible combinations. Great! Look at that. Okay, cool. So this won't work right here because it's the land is not aligned. Now, I wonder if you can raise and lower land if you've already built something on the tile, or if it destroys what's on that tile. Well, let's see. Do I have any places where I could maybe make that happen? I think if I built this here, it would merge. Yep. Ding, ding, ding. Remove resources from a tile. Okay. Well, if I build here... I mean, why would I want to remove resources? Doesn't building on top of it already remove it? Anyway, we're going to just go next, and we can... fusion. Layouts and rewards of merged buildings are listed in the glossary. Oh, cool. The merged buildings that you haven't discovered yet are also displayed, but you have to experiment yourself which buildings they require. Got it. So here's the longhouse pattern. Neat. And I guess as a reward, they give you this remove resource, and it generates rural on the tile. So if you really wanted rural, I guess that could be good for you. I want to try just seeing if I use lower land on this. Oh no, it only works if there's no building on it. Okay, then that's... You have to... I'd have to plan in advance. So, like, I'd have to do that, for example. Alright, well, that smoothed out that much anyway. We're going to kill this mountain. Okay. And we got a nice gatherer hut that we can throw in there. Oh, increases the range by 1. So, oh, this is a giant one. Look at this, 80. 110. Whoa. See if I can... There's 120. I mean, yeah, that's incredible. Let's just put it right there and just get a bajillion points from it. Okay. Then we're going to go to settlement. And we're going to go to cottages. And then... if I build here, it'll destroy this, but it will merge. Sorry, berry bushes. We're here merging. Alright, and then... I'm pretty sure I could just build one here, and then build one here and merge again. And we've unlocked a new deck. And we need to create a fruit farm. Sweet. Okay. So we're building a ton of... There we go. Cottages. Oh, and I can place game to, like, load up an area with animals. Okay. Oh, we got Hamlet, too. There. Alright. So, they want us to go and... A fruit farm. I could place another wheat field. So maybe if I place it adjacent to my current wheat field... It did not make a fruit farm. But maybe if I figure out the configuration for, you know... There it is. It actually raised the tile to meet it. So the fruit farm is a triangle of gathering points. Amazing. And now we need to place a hunting cabin with a gold rating. Well, remember I put down all that stuff? Look at this. 150, 150, 165. Now that is, it's better than gold rating. That's probably, is that platinum, the highest you can get? The fish don't count for this. I was just curious. All right, we're going to place it right in this insane sweet spot. Oh, we need to place another one. That's okay. Look how many points we got from that. And we can place berry bushes to, you know, make it happen again for the fruit farm. That's kind of cool. So now we're like loading up for the future. And we want to go food and, all right, gather a hut. That's right. So we know if we put it here and we put it here, and then we get one more, we will make the merge, which will give us the hunting cabin. I think. Did it do it? It did it. I wonder if it'll do it if I put it here. You know it. We just did too. Man, look at this. It's such a good-looking game. And now we've got fruit farms here, everybody. All right, let's place some more berry bushes. And I wonder if you remove the resource if you pick it up, like, and you have it in your hand to place later intentionally. I honestly don't know. We need to place a hunting cabin. All right, well, I want that, but I haven't been rewarded it yet. So it might be random, like what you get. So let's go 1, 2, wheat field. I'm just placing wheat fields, you know, by each other and see what it takes to make them happen. We do need to actually... Oh, here we go. Here's the hunting cabin. Minus 50 for being close to its buddy because, you know, they're hunters. So they gotta, like... that makes sense. They don't want to, you know, overhunt the area or whatever. Alright, 30... Oh, there's a hunter's cabin. We just need gold. So, gold isn't too difficult. I mean, even if there's overlap, this is still incredible. So I'm just going to do it. And we need to place wells. Okay. Too close to the other well. Gonna just disrupt that. It didn't get rid of the animals, I don't think. There's one. Wheat field. Alright, so I've got like a bunch of wheat fields over here. They're not quite being friends yet. And we're going to go in here. They want us to place some more cottages, so I'll go to settlement, and let's just do that. See if we can make another longhouse or 50. There we go. And indeed, raised it up, got another one. Let's put down a well. This is actually a good place for a well. Wonderful. So we're doing really well. We're continuing to level up, and you can see that we've started to upgrade buildings. We have a few recipes, and I'm really enjoying this game. I did not know what kind of a game it was going to be, but it's such an interesting experience where you're kind of placing this, you're changing the world, you're looking for combos, you're really trying to maximize value, but it's nice and chill, turn-based. I'd love to know what you think of TerraScape. Let me know in the comments below what your impressions are of the game so far. Have you heard of this game? Have you tried it? And I'm going to put a link to the Steam page in the description below so you can check it out. And also remember that I will be raffling off 2 copies of the game in a giveaway for any channel member or patron. So if you'd like to become a member or patron, support the channel, and get entered in the drawing, please consider that. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. Take care.